So this is it. I managed to make it here in time. This is the episode that gets me all caught up. So I am ready to go on January 9th when the final episodes of the final season start getting released. And I was starting to get a little nervous at one point, like, was I gonna make it through all 3+, like 3.5 seasons of Attack on Titan in time to get the new episodes in real time? And here we are. I'm just 20 something minutes away, so I'm gonna watch all the way through just in case there's something cool at the end. But I really don't wanna ramble with the preamble, so I just wanna start watching it and see what it's got. Let's do it. And it's a rainy day. Couldn't ask for uglier weather to end this part of the story. Who's this with Hanji here? Oh, they found the wreckage of Levi's cart where the Thunder Spear went off. So is Flock taking Hanji as kind of a prisoner? But she looks free. Has she agreed to lead them? I feel like we've missed something in the interim. Did the negotiations with Pixis reach an understanding? There's Zeke's torso, so this is not that much time has passed because Zeke hasn't recovered yet. So is he alive? Do you think it was better to die than to pass it on? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's his internal monologue there. Maybe not dead yet, but he could be on his way. Oh, somebody gonna eat Zeke? Or is Zeke commanding them? Oh, I think Zeke's still like controlling this Titan here. And she just chucked him into her greater omentum amongst her intestines, I guess, to get him out of the... Oh, what is this at play? He's still gonna make it to his rendezvous with Eren, and I think some disaster is gonna happen. Or at least they're gonna end us on one heck of a cliffhanger before the final installment of episodes. Wow. Oh man, it's like I couldn't wait to get here. Now I don't want it to be over. So I'm like in this weird teeter-totter, but it's not over. There's more episodes. But I do want to take a minute here during the OP and just let everybody know I do have a Patreon. I know a lot of you have already checked out the Patreon. Some of you are already supporting on Patreon. But if you're curious about it, just want to see what's over there, there is a link down in the video description. Above and Below is the name of this episode. Whole lot of speculation you can put into a title like that. Oh man, we've got garrison troops being held prisoner. They're actually tying armbands around people. And here's Pixis and Flock talking. I gotta see what they've got to say. What has Pixis done to play his hand here? Sounds like he's being agreeable to them. Of course, what's to agree to? This whole spinal fluid possibility being held over their head. Wow. All these people have that spinal fluid wine. They're all worried about being turned into Titans at the drop of a hat. So what's up with the armbands? Oh, that's like their Jaegerist identifier? Okay, because I guess that's a callback to Liberio or something. And then they have armbands to know who drank the wine, armbands to know who's a Jaegerist. It feels like they're kind of implementing their own, you know, the same kind of junk crap going on at Marley they now got going on here in Paradis. That's just what he said. It sounds like Marley. Oh, wow, asking Yelena what it was like getting taken over by Marley, because it feels like you're doing the same thing to us. Pixis is ready for every argument. Pixis is ready for every argument. I guess once you've drank the tainted wine, you might as well enjoy as much as you want. Yeah, Yelena saying you did this to yourself, which isn't true. I hate that kind of logic and reasoning. If you just allowed me to oppress you from the get-go, then you wouldn't be in this situation. Especially now that I know the full scope of their plan. She still hasn't shared the euthanization aspect of it. She's still trying to use this fiction that's all about the rumbling, which it's clearly not, we know now. Oh, sounds like Yelena is even kind of turned on onion coupon over there. But she is a little irked by how Zeke was treated. I get that. But like Pieck has said, now knowing what we know, you can't say we were wrong to do it, can you? Oh, wow, and they've got like the hardcore people from the survivors of Shiganshina all in a cell. Along with Sasha's father. What's he in there for? He's just a good-hearted guy raising orphans out in the countryside. Oh, yeah. That's the problem with the nuclear weapon like Armin. You can't use it in a lot of tactical situations. He's not a tactical nuke. He's a city leveler. Yeah, Jean's kind of curious. What was up with Eren beating up Armin? Trying to see how much control he had? Or, wow, I guess it's just Armin needed to get it out. Oh, wow, Jean. Yeah, Jean, they've kind of hinted in all the seasons he's had a little crush on Mikasa, so he doesn't like to hear that Eren was rude to Mikasa. Yeah, Connie's just full-on written Eren off. I don't know, has Mikasa written him off if she realizes it's this genetic bond that's kept her loyal to him? Or she still can't help but feel that loyalty? And Jean's still defending Eren here, saying let's look at it from his point of view a little bit. Interesting. I didn't expect Jean to still have any kind of like potential sympathy. So is that an altered salute that Yelena's using, or is that just where she's holding her hand? Or Yelena, as they call her in this show. Yelena from Hawkeye and Black Widow. Wow, Onion Coupon, not showing him any sympathy here. Everybody's behind this idea. Zeke and Eren need to meet. Are they going to meet this episode, or is that what the whole next part of the season's about? You can't blame the wine on Eren. I guess he knew about it. Or did he know about it? I don't know if Eren knew about the wine part of the plan. I'll have to go back and rewatch that episode. Oh man, trying to rationalize what they're doing here by saying we. You know, it sounds like colonialization. We brought you from your primitive ways to modern ways. Not a good look. Grease. Oh man, different points of view here between Niccolo and Grease. Oh, he's accusing Niccolo of being like romantically interested in Sasha. I think he just liked it that she appreciated his food. I like it when my kids say, that's good mac and cheese you made in the microwave. I love it when they say that. Oh man, he's saying terrible things about Sasha. Ooh, who just shot him? Was that Yelena? Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, it's not good. It's cold-blooded execution style murder, but he shouldn't have been saying those things about Sasha. Narratively, it was good. Real life, it'd probably make me puke. Yeah, wanting to break this cycle of hatred, but I don't know if it's the right way to break it. Isn't there a better way? Oh, so she's telling him about the euthanization plan to see if that wins him over, maybe? Curious to see how they handle it, how they respond to it. Kenny would have been cool with it because he made a promise not to have kids, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Eren is asking Gabi to help flush out people like Pieck, the secret invasion that's already begun. Oh, there's Pieck. You didn't have to work hard to flush out Pieck. She just showed up. Oh, man. And in the comments, you know, sometimes I'm still getting roasted a little bit for pronouncing it Gabi, but they just said it, and that's how they say it is Gabi. So I'm saying it that way, like short for Gabriella. See, she just said Gabi. It's one of the few names I can say correctly is Gabi. So Pieck really thinks she can take Eren out that easily. Eren's not afraid. He's staring down that pistol and he's saying, go ahead, pull the trigger. Why not? It solves my problems and it becomes your problem and not mine. Oh, wow. He's just staring her down. You're not allowed to kill the founding titan. Oh, he does make a good point because he just popped back up. He's using this plot armor, like literal plot armor within the plots of the story, not like narrative plot, but they're political plots. He has plot armor. I love it. The best use of making plot armor work in world I think I've ever seen. Oh, telling Gabi, put the gun down. Oh man, he's using her family as leverage against her. Oh, she just thinks she can't eat him either and take it all back. But yeah, he found her Titan footprints. That's how he knew she was there. It makes sense. All right, let's hear Pieck's spiel. Yeah, she feels he had to be acting with absolute confidence he could win. So she knows Zeke's on his side. There's a little something else going on. And she keeps telling Gabi, please, put the gun down. You got no use for that right here. Oh, is Pieck kind of Team Zeke all of a sudden? Zeke and Pieck, they rhyme for a reason. Or is she trying to trick Eren? Is everything a trick? Trust no one. Did it to get her dad medical care? Did her dad? Oh, he survived at least. I thought it was going to say he died and then it was all for nothing. But his medical care is going to dry up when her term is up. I kind of believe her story. So if she's lying, she's doing a darn good job. Looks like she's getting back to walking better too. You know, she was struggling with that when she had spent so much time in the Cart Titan form with that war against the Middle East Alliance. Yeah, Gabi knows it was Zeke. All the warriors, like, how did Marley not know this could happen, that all the warriors would get together, turn against him, and then they're done for, right? They relied too heavily on an oppressed class. I mean, I understand they gave him some privileges to make it seem worthwhile, but I think they should have treated them all a little bit more like how the Tybers get treated, to be honest. My 2 cents worth. But then you're not really ruling your country, so to speak. Gabi's eyes are slowly being opened, like, look around you, young lady. Young woman, these older people who have been where you once were have come to see the light. So use their pain and their wisdom to your advantage while you've still got more time left than they do. Yeah, it's their last chance to use the Titan power to help the Eldians, because once Titan power is outgunned by guns, by modern technology, they're toast. Bound to second-class humanhood. But is euthanization better than that? That is a kind of ethical and moral question that is fun to talk about but difficult to answer, and he is ready. He's ready to transform at any moment. He's got his cut fingertip there. I'm glad he didn't have to cut the whole palm. That would get old after a while. She's offering to give him intelligence, and he's going to trust her. Looks like he extinguished his bleed. Yeah, wish I'd call it sterilization, not euthanization. But whatever. I'm not going to get too caught up in semantics here and let that get in the way of enjoying a great story. I've said it like 7 times in the last 2 episodes, so that's the last I'll mention it until I mention it again. Yeah, Sean is not liking this. Oh, so the rumbling can buy them enough time to live out their natural lives and end everything but the royal bloodline? Interesting. So that pregnancy that Historia has is important. I can't wait to hear the real story too. If the father's really who they're telling us the father is, because he's kind of an insignificant character unless he becomes significant. But I think maybe she's lying about who the father is too. It'd be crazy if it was like Eren or Zeke and they unified the Jaeger and Fritz bloodlines yet again. Of course, they're both kind of her. Well, Eren's not her cousin at all. Zeke's kind of her cousin, so I hope it's not Zeke. Plus, I don't know if it's age appropriate with Zeke. Oh wow, talking about the brothers. The brothers Jaeger will be legends for thousands of years. They'll be the equivalent of gods. That sounded a whole lot like what Rod Rice was saying, calling the founding titan a god. Oh man, he just can't handle it. He's crying about this. Oh wow, he's moved to tears by the nobility. It touched his heart. He's not sad. He's on board. Or is it a trick? Is it a trick? Is Armin just trying to get out and about so he can do something to stop it? Oh no. The enemy, the Marleyans. Oh, I like this upgraded mobility gear that we've only really got to see that once, right? When they were in Liberia. So we're going to see if Pieck is going to keep her word or betray them. And, next thing you know, Jaw Titan's coming out of nowhere trying to eat Eren before he can transform. Interesting. I wonder if Pieck cares enough about Gabi not to transform. Also, Pieck needs to be careful. I don't think it would take much for Eren to gobble Pieck up. They all seem smitten with Pieck. They all think she's a cutie pie, I think. But he promised to help her save Falco. Where is Falco? Oh man, Falco. Is he going to get turned by Zeke's scream? Is that a little leverage against Gabi to try to keep Zeke from screaming? Of course, Falco could eat somebody. One of the shifters. There are going to be plenty of them around. But drinking the spinal fluid kind of explains how when Rod Rice just licked it up off the cavern floor, it still worked without being injected. Good to see that sort of loophole get closed. Because I thought it was because his mouth was cut up, but I don't think that was necessary. Oh, of course he knows why Zeke has that power, but he's trying to play dumb here. So they're not all being open and honest with each other. Good, we got some evidence that there's some deception going on. So it won't feel off script if suddenly deception happens. Oh, somehow she confirmed? She could tell he was lying to everybody but Eren. Yeah, I kind of forgot she was his mount when he said all those things about coming back to rescue Eren. But she hasn't connected the royal bloodline yet, or she has and she's just waiting to say it, like slow rolling her hand. Joking with Yelena about shaving that fake beard. It wasn't a real beard. She didn't shave it. She just pulled the spirit glue off. Yeah, nobody wants to trust Pieck, especially not Yelena. It said it's okay she doesn't trust me either. Man, I want to be so pissed off at Eren, but he's kind of playing it super cool here. I hate being so conflicted. That means the story's too good for me to handle. So here's the test. Is she really going to point out where her co-conspirators are located? So we saw a little sparkle at his palm, like he's going to attack Titan all over him. Oh, she gave her a knowing smile. Is this when Jaw Titan pops out of nowhere and tries to rescue him? Oh, she pointed at Eren. Eren's her conspirator? Oh, Jaw Titan. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. It was all kind of a trap to get Eren eaten. Come on, Eren. What you gonna do now? Like, I'm definitely not cheering for Porco. I don't want to cheer for Eren either, but I do like a good battle. I want to see how this goes down. Porco did pretty good against him until he got turned into a nutcracker with little help from Mikasa. But Mikasa's in a jail cell, right? Yelena made the mistake of not unlocking her, and who knows if she'd even help him. I don't know if she could resist helping him if she were out there, though. So there, let's see. All right, Porco versus Attack Titan. Oh, man. Pieck, I knew you were lying, but I hate seeing that come true. I wanted to be wrong about that. And they're getting ready to drop. This is interesting. She doesn't trust the government, but she trusts the soldiers. So are they working on their own version of a coup? It'd be nice to have a civil war in Marley to offset the civil war in Paradis to keep things even. Oh man, Reiner back on the scene. Reiner back on the scene. At least they can't drop the Titan bombs without Zeke, right? Yet another showdown, man. This is getting to be old news. It has never worked out quite right for Reiner. I mean, thanks to Bertolt. Oh, and that's it? That's it? That's where they leave us hanging for a year? Thank goodness I'm not waiting a year. Leave us on the verge of a battle. A three-way battle, potentially a four-way battle if Pieck figures out a way to get loose from Gabi, which I think she might do. I don't exactly know how many sides are warring against each other, and it looks like Zeke is in the belly of a Titan, so he could show up and really wreak some havoc. Did Levi survive? We saw the horse burn to death, so the question remains, is Levi tougher than a draft horse? Because he's pretty tough. But draft horses are known for their toughness, but not particularly flame resistant. Wow, so now I've got to wait till January 9th to see what happens here. But Funimation finally has the OVAs. You know, I've already watched a couple of them on fan subs, which I don't like doing. But now that we have them all with like formal, straightforward releases, I can't wait to watch those. I want to say, I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.